So that's why I say you need to kind of take time to yourself, because self-appreciation, self-love, self-care is the most important thing. One of the most important things we can have in 2021. Now, I'm not here to speak on COVID. I'm not here to speak about presidency or anything like that, because I don't care who you represent, who you voted for. That's none of my concern. What you need to care about, just like what I care about, is your family, God, of course, and yourself. You need to care about yourself. I'm not saying if you are in love with someone and you guys are, hitting it off, by all means, be happy. Continue to be happy. As long as they consistently show you how much they love you. Okay, don't get me wrong. It could be some times where you fall off a little bit, like they may forget to do something here and there. You might forget to do something here and there. But overall, if you know that they love... Okay, see, this is my thing right here. So look, this is all hypothetical. So let's say I've known a woman for some years. She's known me for years. We've clicked, we connected. And at first, let's say I was the toxic one, because I dealt with so much crap coming up. Well, not coming up as in like, family life, but as in relationship wise, that I can't even take any type of rejection or any type of turmoil when it comes to relationships anymore. So whenever things seem a little shaky and a little rocky and a little iffy, I fly off the handle. I get mad because she tries to push my buttons, because sometimes that's what women do. But as men, or not even just as men, vice versa, if it's a man pushing your buttons and you're a woman, it's your job to be that bigger woman. It's your job to be that bigger man. If you know yourself and you know you're a good person, don't let yourself break out of character. Don't let Satan take over you, not even for the slightest moment, because that will stick with you and that'll stick with the other person's mind, because they'll see you as like, oh yeah, you appear to be this way, but you're really that way. You're toxic. And they'll label you as toxic for making simple mistakes or for lashing out because you didn't know how to manage your baggage before you two got in a relationship. So let's fast forward a little bit. You guys are back on track. Everything seems cool. Everything's smooth. It's just like when y'all first met. Now, the only difference is you guys known each other for years now. So at this moment, that's when you're like, okay, this person might be the one. Like, we've shared this together. We have this bond. You think she knows you, but in the back of her head, she feels like she doesn't know you. Like, let's say, for example, it's just you and your woman, or you and your man living in an apartment. And one day they come home and one of their shoes, like a Nike shoe or something, one of their shoes appears to be like a little wet. Like somebody splashed water on it or something like that. And I guess it smells like pee or something. I don't know. And you, being the same person that you are, a normal goddamn human being who would have no pleasure or find no type of joy out of dipping somebody's damn shoe in the toilet, you get targeted. They think that you dipped the shoe in the toilet. And why? Because you two are the only ones with keys to the apartment. Which is logically, it makes sense, but why the hell would you want, what pleasure would you get out of dipping a damn shoe in the toilet? If you were to do some stupid shit like that, why wouldn't you dip both of the damn shoes if you're trying to play a prank or be mischievous or get back at somebody? What type of pleasure could you possibly find out of dipping a damn shoe? So you're thinking with the actual logic, because you're thinking, who in the hell in their right mind would dip a shoe in the goddamn toilet? But the other person is thinking, oh, it's only two of us, so you must have dipped the shoe in the toilet. It smells like piss. Yes, it smells like piss. Why does it smell like piss? I have no damn idea, but I didn't do it. And if the person loves you, quote unquote loves you, and quote unquote knows you, then they would know you wouldn't do anything trifling like that. But still, they want to get on your case. And then that's more ammunition for them to try to leave. But if they want to leave, this is what you need to do. You need to let their ass leave. Because if they're going to leave about something petty like that, they weren't worth your time in the first place. And that's just an example about how a small thing can take over a whole relationship and make it toxic because they let it get there. They let it get to that level. But if, let's go back to the situation. You didn't dip a damn shoe in the toilet. You know goddamn well you ain't got no time or no need to dip a shoe in the toilet. But they're still getting on your case. And I'll be damned if I get questioned or I get the side eye about something that I didn't even do, or my character gets judged by an act I didn't even commit. Yeah, there might have been times in the past where, yeah, you may have lied. You may have told a couple white lies or tried to keep a lie up. But that's not all you're about. And they want to make it seem like everything's all good. But as soon as something goes wrong, they want to throw back what you did. They want to throw back the times that you lied in your face and try to blow it up in your face. That's not the type of person you need to be with. That type of person is toxic. If you're trying to better yourself, you can't do it with toxic, negative energy around. And they'll be quick to point fingers at you and say that you're the one that's toxic. Don't believe that bullshit. They are crazy and out of their goddamn minds. And that's people with mommy issues, daddy issues, all this other BS, hurtful relationships in the past. Leave that bullshit in the past. If you're going to get into a new relationship, be in that new relationship or don't be with the person. Simple as that. Some of y'all are just so goddamn stupid. It's a lot of y'all smart ones out there that know how to leave a situation. And I'm not going to lie. I've been in situations where I should have left like a long time ago, but I didn't leave. I stayed because I thought I was one of those stupid fools that thought something was going to be there. But it ended up biting me right in my butt. But with that being said, I just want everybody to know that there's nothing wrong with like taking a break from your normal life. If you have kids, if you have dogs, cats, pets, siblings, family that you take care of, there's nothing wrong. You work 5 days a week at least. So there's nothing wrong with taking a weekend to yourself. No type of explanation. Leave out the city. Take a trip somewhere. Go visit some friends. There's nothing wrong with that. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You deserve some time to yourself to clear your mind, laugh a little, have some good times with friends, just chill. That's how you grow. That is exactly how you grow. When you have self-realization. That's the biggest key right there, is having self-realization. Stop being so dependent emotionally on people. And I had that problem too. I might still have that problem. I don't know. I don't want to be emotionally dependent on anybody. I don't need you financially. I don't need you physically. I could jack off all day. And I got my own job. I got my own money. I got my own car. I don't need nothing that you have. But I love you. That's the thing that people that feel what I'm saying, you know exactly what I mean when I say you just want that person. You don't want what they have or what they can offer you. You want that person. But think about this. This part's for my fellas right here. Listen. So, a woman's loyalty is tested when a man has nothing. But a man's loyalty is tested when he has everything, which means if you're just like making it, you're either living the paycheck to paycheck or you're living comfortably. You're living pretty good. You got extra spending money in your pocket. It's all good. Like you're with your partner and, you know, she's making you feel good. She's making you feel loved. Let's say you lose a job or you lose something and all of a sudden the tables kind of turn and she feels like, oh, what is he bringing to the table? So that right there is the breaking point. So either the woman will leave or she'll stay. And that'll show if she's like a real ride or die, so to speak. But with you, as a man, if you obtain a whole lot of fortune out of nowhere, or you've worked for your fortune, and you have everything you could possibly want, if you decide to leave that woman, then that just means that you weren't really down for her in the first place. So your loyalty is tested when you have everything. And now that you have money, you're like, oh, I don't need her for nothing. Like I can maintain by myself. I can get this girl and that girl and this girl and that girl because I can flash all this money. So it goes both ways. But I'm saying self-love is what you need to have before you offer anybody else any type of love. And I'm going to leave it at that. That's just part one. Thank you for listening. BurnsEyeView. I'm out.